Coach T.J. Maynard of the Russell Red Devils, and Coach, a nice win last week against Boyd County. They kept you out in the red zone and kept yourself out a little bit.
Yeah, obviously a win's a win. You're obviously never going to complain about a win. There's no such thing as a bad win. But there were some things we wish we'd done a little bit better. I thought defensively in the second half we played a lot better when we tried to condense our coverage a little bit, get up a little bit more on them, not give them the easy throws. Plus we brought a little more pressure from our front four. But probably the biggest disappointment was not scoring more points. When you have 440 yards of offense, you need to score more points. We had a chance to put them away a few times, but we couldn't really convert in the red zone. It seemed like every time we got to the red zone, we'd have a penalty or a missed assignment, guys running the wrong plays, guys jumping off sides. So those are some things we got to really clean up to make sure that as we move forward, especially in the district play.
So now we look at West Carter tonight here at Henry R. Evans Stadium, and Coach, why don't you talk about both sides of the ball just like you did last week?
Defensively, they're going to play a man coverage or a man free, get up about 5 yards off of you. Again, if they stay consistent with what they've done. So we got to make sure we take advantage of some of that when we get in the passing game, but also we got to be able to run the football. They're normally have been a 3-3 team, so we've worked a little bit against the 3-3 this week just in preparation that if we see that instead of their 4-2 that they have been running. Offensively, they don't do a whole lot in terms of there's not a lot of multiple formations, not a lot of multiple plays. Got 4 or 5 kids that can really run. The Brown kid at quarterback is a really good football player, and he's got speed. But you'll see when you watch it, they'll run the jet motion, and off that jet motion is like 3 plays in one. You know, either give it to the guy on the jet motion, the quarterback keeps it, or they give it to the fullback on fullback trap, or what we call joke or counter tray. So what we have to do defensively is we got to make sure we play our assignments, because again, that one play, within that one play, there's 3 of them. So you got to be very, very disciplined. And if you don't play your assignment or you miss a tackle with the speed that they have, it could cost you 6 points.
So this week, let's talk just a little bit about your JV and your freshman team, because it all is a matter of building toward the future in any program, not just at Russell. So, you know, from here it's JFL all the way through high school. So how are your other teams performing here?
Our freshmen are undefeated this time, and so is our JV. Our freshmen do not get to play this week because Thursday's the bonfire homecoming parade, so they were scheduled to play Saturday, but Boyd County has canceled that game, so they don't get to play this week. But some of them still play with us on Monday. We played Boyd County JV on Monday, beat them 49-20. Our kids played really, really well. So again, I'm really happy with those guys.
So let's move to the sidelines now, and tell me who your assistants are and what their roles are, TJ.
Well, we'll start with Gary Morris. Obviously, Gary's been here for a while, defense coordinator on the state championship teams. He's kind of taken a little bit of a different role. He's still very involved with the defense. He runs the safeties. He coaches those. Also, he runs our scout teams, which is very, very important in terms of preparation. And then offensively, he don't do a whole lot. But that's, again, he's all in charge of our special teams. Dave Kniff helps with wide receivers, and he coaches our corners. And he also calls the freshman offense. Reese McKenzie is our running backs coach, and he helps me with linebackers. He calls our JV offense. Lee Evans is the offensive coordinator, coaches our quarterbacks, and then our defensive line, which is kind of an odd group in there to have your offensive coordinator coaching quarterbacks, and then he's also coaching D-line. Josh Wills, who played here, is helping him at defensive line, and he helps me with the offensive line. Coach Edwards coaches our wide receivers, and then he coaches our defensive ends. And then, again, how we do it on Thursday nights and Monday nights is we're all there. We're all coaching. We just have, guys like Coach Kniff, Coach McKenzie, and Coach Wills. We give them an opportunity to call the game, but myself and the rest of our assistants, unless we have something with our family, we're there helping coach those young kids.
And you have coaches that go up top and talk to you on the sideline during the ball games.
Yeah, up top is Coach Edwards and Coach Morris. And, again, me and Coach Morris are on the headsets again, and we're kind of looking run game, trying to find what we can find in run game to help our guys be successful. Coach Edwards is talking to Coach Evans about pass game. So that's kind of how we do it on Friday night. But obviously everybody's involved. Coach Evans makes most of the calls. Every now and then I'll take over. Usually right now when I take over is if we want to play a little bit faster, just because of my familiarity with the offense. But most of the time Coach Evans is calling the plays with help from all of us.
Coach, we'll talk to you before the next home game. Good luck again tonight against West Carter.
Thank you, sir.